Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of power generation and electrical systems. Today, we have an intriguing scenario to explore. We'll be examining the operation of two identical units, each with a rating of 200 megawatts, equipped with a 5% speed droop, and operating in parallel. Get ready for an exciting journey as we unravel the secrets behind their performance. Let's jump right in. Once synchronized, we introduce a load of 200 megawatts to the generation bus, as illustrated in this one-line diagram. Now, the big question is, what will happen to the system frequency after this load increase? And how much power will each generator deliver? Let's find out. To determine the new system frequency, we first need to calculate the droop for both generators. The droop is the change in frequency as the load transitions from no load to full load. In this case, the frequency change for both generators is determined to be 3 Hz. Applying the droop formula, we find that both generators have the same droop setting value of 0.015 Hz per megawatt. Now, let's calculate the power change for each generator. The increase in power should be generated by both the first and second generators. Therefore, we can express the total power change as the sum of the power change for the first generator and the power change for the second generator. Since the load is increased, both generators operate at the same reduced frequency. This frequency is called new system frequency. We can determine the power generated by each generator by dividing the difference between the no-load frequency and the new system frequency by the droop setting of the generator. Substituting these equations into the equation for total power change, we find that the new system frequency is 58.5 Hz. Remarkably, both the first and second generators are now generating 100 megawatts of power each. We need to increase the no-load frequency. But what if we want to restore the system frequency to its original value of 60 Hz? Well, it's time for a clever adjustment. By increasing the no-load speed setting of generator 1 from 60 Hz to 61.5 Hz while keeping the droop setting unchanged, can we achieve our goal? With the updated no-load frequency, we repeat our calculations. Substituting the new frequency into the equation for total power change, we find that the new system frequency is now 59.25 Hz. Intriguingly, this time, we find that generator 1 is generating 150 megawatts, while generator 2 delivers 50 megawatts. Now, to restore the system frequency to its original value of 60 Hz, we need to tweak generator 2 as well. Let's increase its no-load speed setting from 60 Hz to 61.5 Hz, just like we did with generator 1. With both generators adjusted, we can once again apply the equation for total power change using the revised no-load frequency. Excitingly, we discover that the new system frequency is restored to its initial value of 60 Hz. And guess what? Both the first and second generators are now generating 100 megawatts each. We've achieved the perfect balance. And there you have it, folks. Through careful calculations and adjustments, we've explored the fascinating behavior of parallel generators with droop settings. The intricacies of power generation truly never cease to amaze. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive even deeper into the world of electrical systems, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We have plenty more captivating content coming your way. Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep electrifying the world. Created with passion by Babak Nia.